who is being the best. If you have a stuffed animal, I want you to put it all the way over there. Go, right now. All of them. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so you guys just want to, oh, right, I need to pull it up. Okay, forget how to do this.
Click live participation.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then once you're signed in and you have your name, can I have you stand up and push in your chairs when you have, and just come stand behind it? Because we're going to reflect on yesterday. A couple of things that we did yesterday. Okay, I'm seeing everyone slowly stand up. Remember the yoga pose mountain? I want you to start lengthening out. Your spine is this bone back here, and lengthening out means being as tall as you can. And I did more research. This means this is the yoga pose Tadasana. Can you all say Tadasana?
Tadasana.
Tadasana, and it's mountain pose. And you're just being tall. Okay, now we're going to do another pose. Star pose. Oh, and now reach your hands as wide. Try to touch both sides. Okay, now we're going to transition from star pose to warrior pose. So you're going to put one foot forward, one foot, and bend your knee. Woo, stretch it out. Keep your arms touching both. Okay, stand tall. Okay, can anyone, just think in your mind, can anyone remember some of the facts we learned about yoga yesterday? Like some of the facts. Like, where did it come from? Jackson.
They help your brain.
Yes, it's strengthening your brain and your body, which we're going to be doing today. Can anyone remember another one? There's two other ones, I think. Heidi.
Yoga was from India.
Yes, it was from India. Okay. Anyone remember anything else? Mimi?
It was created more than 500 years ago.
Yes, 5,000 years ago. I'm impressed you remember that. Okay. Can everyone sit back in your seats? And now that everyone is on this, look, this is called a riddle. So, before we start today, think about this riddle. What comes down and goes up again and again? So what comes down and back up and down and back up? Okay, think about it. I'm not going to have you answer out loud. Instead, I'm going to have you write down what you think it is. So it's up here. What comes down and goes up and then does that again and again? So it comes down and goes back up, then down and goes back up. Okay. For some reason, I cannot see your guys' responses. But I think you can see each other's, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are some that you see? What are some, actually, I'm just going to read off some of yours. Okay, wow, there's some good ones. I'm just going to read some off. Some say voice, roller coasters, balls, bouncy balls, every ball, lots of balls, yo-yos. Water. Water is very close to what I'm looking for. Wow, music. Wow, but you guys have been really thinking. All of these go down and back up again. This is the one I'm going to have you, this is going to give you a big clue. Oh, sorry guys. Good job. So this is a big hint. Clouds. That is what we're going to talk about. Because clouds, through precipitation. So that's a really big word. Precipitation. Can you say it with me? Precipitation. Perfect. Through precipitation, the water comes down and goes back up and comes down and goes back up again. And we're going to learn about that more. But first, we're going to learn about clouds. Okay. Before we start, we got to do some chicka chicka. Some. Can I get a? Nice. You got to remember that. That was so good. I'm in charge of doing some smiley faces today. That was great. So I'm going to be listening, and if I hear some people talking, we're not supposed to, I'll probably have to give you a frowny face. But you guys did that so well, I'll give you a smiley face. Okay, let's keep going. So now, we're going to do some observation. So observation is when you look and try to see things you notice. And we're going to be talking about it in groups and other pairs, but first we've got to be silent. Oh, and this is our objective today. We want to identify clouds, because there are different kinds of clouds. So we're going to identify clouds and understand how they work. So it's 2 parts. Okay, think to yourself first, what are some things you notice about this cloud? Just think to yourself. I'm just going to flip through them. And these clouds? And this one? Yeah. Oh, but here's some parts. And this one? Okay. So now I'm going to go back through these ones that we just went through. And you're going to speak to your elbow partner and talk about things you notice about each of these clouds. I'm hearing some great discussion. That's another smiley face. Okay, catch a bubble. Wow. Okay, that's another one. Look at that, 3. Okay. Helen, can you tell me something you noticed about this cloud? It kind of looks like a what? Hair, yeah, it's pretty thin and wispy. Okay, Roxy, what do you notice about this cloud?
It kind of looks like it's moving.
Yeah, it's very bright. Okay, now what you noticed? This time we're just gonna raise your hand. What are the things you notice about this one? Ben, what do you notice about this cloud?
They're not all together, and they're like more like bigger clouds.
Yeah, they're kind of like big, fluffy, stacked out on top of each other. They kind of look like mashed potatoes to me. Yeah. Okay, what do you notice? Oh, you're knowing your cloud. So, I just, you guys are just being so smart. She said it looks like a cumulus cloud.
Yeah, it's like a big cloud.
Mm-hmm. Hey, now look at this cloud. What do you notice about this cloud? What do you notice?
It's all together, and everyone has a different weight of water.
Yeah, this one looks a lot heavier. Think about that first one. Does this one look lower to the ground than that first one?
Yep.
Yes. What do you think?
It kind of looks like fog.
It does look like fog, yeah.
Yeah, because it is fog.
Look at this one. This one's kind of scary. Okay, what do you notice about this
I
one?
think that this is about like a thundercloud because
Yeah.
there's lightning on the bottom.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Does it look like it's about to storm?
yeah.
What if you were in a boat out at sea and you saw this coming?
I mean, then it shocked the water.
Okay, chicka. I'm hearing some voices, so I gotta give you one frowny face. So make sure to raise your hand when you're talking to me, okay? Perfect. All right. So now let's learn these clouds. And today we started with yoga because we're going to do more movement, and I wanted you to start warming up your bodies because remember in yoga we're strengthening our mind and our bodies, and so we're going to do that during class today. Okay, so serious. So I'm going to have everyone stand up. Yet again, and push in your chairs, and make sure you're far enough from people so you're not going to touch them, because we're going to be using our arms. Okay, and I'm trying to think. Oh, hocus pocus. Wow, that was great. Let's do it one more time. Hocus pocus. Nice. Okay, cirrus. So cirrus cloud is the cloud that's highest. It's the tallest one. It's the highest in the air. And so when we do it, we gotta go on our tiptoes, and it's very wispy. So we gotta go cirrus. Cirrus. Okay. All right, stand tall. Can everyone say cirrus with me?
Cirrus.
Cirrus. Now do cirrus motions. Okay, stand tall. Mountain pose. Okay, now, who said it? Yeah. Okay, Lainey knew. This is a cumulus. And so a cumulus, yep, I wrote it down. Yep, fluffy piled on top of each other. And so how we're going to do cumulus is cumulus. Can you do that with me? Cumulus. Oh, I need everyone feet on the ground. And not on a soccer ball. Okay, do you want to scoot over? Perfect, thank you. You can go either way. All right, so we're going to go cumulus and cumulus. Let's do it one more time. Cumulus. Wow. Can everyone remember cirrus? Cirrus. Okay, cumulus. Cumulus. Great. Okay, now we're going to learn another one. Stratus. So stratus, it's a lot lower to the ground. I think some of you noticed. So stratus, we're going to bend down and stretch, like, because it's also covering this whole area. So stratus. Okay, can everyone stand tall with me? And we're going to do it all together. 1, 2, 3. Stratus. Now let's do cumulus. Cumulus. Now, can you do cirrus? Cirrus. Okay. Let's move to the next one, the last cloud. This one is a nimbus. Do you know a popular book that also has the name Nimbus in it? Harry Potter. The Nimbus 2000 is actually a broomstick, so that's what made me think of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you guys remember. Okay, stand tall. Catch a bubble. I need everyone standing tall for me before we start. Okay, so a nimbus, the big storm cloud. And normally with nimbus, there's rain or snow. So for nimbus, we're going to go. And then, because when we all do it together, it sounds like rain. Ready? Can we all do it together? Ready? Nimbus. Wow, look at that rain. Good job, you guys. Or nimbus. Yeah. Let's do this. Nimbus, and then go pat your legs instead. That sounds more like rain. Ready? I'm going to have us all do it together. 1, 2, 3. Nimbus. Wow, that sounds like a storm. Okay, perfect. So can I have you do cumulus? Cumulus. Can I have you do stratus? Stratus. Can I have you do cirrus? Cirrus. Okay, perfect. Okay. So now
It was like this. Wow, Ben.
Okay, I actually don't understand.
They have to, match.
But for some reason it's not working.
I'm done.
Oh, you guys are doing it. Okay, just don't look up here.
Wow.
So on here, you're going to match. That was funny that this.
I did.
Okay, well, don't look up here until you're done. Perfect. So what you're going to do is match your. Yeah, you're going to match the picture to the name. I did not show it up like this, but that is okay. So you're just going to work on it on your own. Well done. And then, when you're done, put both of your hands on your head. When you're done, put both of your hands on your knees. When you're done, put both of your hands in the air. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Okay, that calls for another smiley face. Okay, that's a funny one. Okay, so moving on to the next one. So we're gonna go back and touch back on this objective. So, have we identified clouds?
Yes.
But we don't understand how they work yet, right?
Well, I do.
Okay, so I see some ideas sprouting. You guys are way too smart. Everyone take both of your hands and squeeze your brain back. We gotta do more learning. You guys are so smart. Okay, not too hard. Okay, so now we're gonna do some reading. So now I'm going to read this out loud, and then I'm going to have you guys read it together in partners. Clouds are made up of tiny water droplets. As the water, sorry, this is they. This is supposed to be the word the. As the water droplets bump into each other, they condense. This is a tricky word. Kind of, do you remember how in class, when we hear a word that we don't know, we pick up context clues from the rest of it? So I'm going to keep going and try to figure out what the word means on your own. When enough water droplets, oh, I heard someone talking. I'll probably have to do it for anything. When enough water droplets condense, they fall in the form of rain, snow, sleet, or hail. This is called precipitation. That's another big word, but we've already talked about that one. Can anyone now think to yourself, what does condense mean? Turn to your partner and talk about what you think condense
Get bigger and
Okay, can I get him? We're gonna try that again. Can I get him? Beautiful. So condensing, these are the water droplets in the air. Condensing is when they all come together to form a bigger raindrop with all of them inside, or snowflake or something, and then it comes down. So that's what condense means. All right, now we're going to move on. Actually, can you read it together with a partner? Everyone just read it out loud with me at the same time. That's actually what we're going to do. When I read it, read with me, okay? Clouds are made up of tiny water droplets. As the water droplets bump into each other, they condense. When enough water droplets condense, they fall in the form of rain, snow, sleet, or hail. This is called precipitation. Okay, next time when I read, make sure you follow along with me. I heard some of you reading ahead, but next time make sure you follow along with where I'm at. I know you guys are very good readers, and some of you are faster, so. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave it on here, but maybe just look on your own board. Don't check the scores. Yeah, so now what you're going to do is match up the one, because we just went through the process of how they do it. We read it a couple of times on your own. So now match one to the first one. Remember what happens first. First they're in the clouds, and they condense, and they fall. So try to match them all up to the best of your ability. And now, here we go. Okay, when you're done, put both of your hands on your elbows. Put both of your hands on your ears. Put your hands in the sky.
what?
In the sky. Oh, hands off of your ears and into the sky. Put both of your hands stretched, not into your partner, but just away. Like a cloud house reaching away. Pretend to be serious. Oh, don't touch your partner. Okay. Put both of your hands onto your head. Okay, we're probably going to keep going. Okay, good job, you guys. So now we are going to make a cloud. And so we're just going to watch this video. So it's on your screens. So actually I'm just going to do it on this device only. And so now we're going to watch how they make a cloud. Maybe. Yes.
YouTube.
So this is, before we start this video, we're going to make observations about this. And try to compare it to what we've learned already. About how do you think of what we just learned? Of how droplets condense and then form rain. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay, we're just gonna watch it like this. So this is, maybe we'll be able to try this sometime. So notice, I'm just gonna pause it. So what, oh, I'm not gonna pause it. Oh gosh. Okay, so notice what happened. So they filled up, they're using this shaving cream as a cloud, and they just put food dye on it. And watch what happens to the food dye as it comes through the cloud. It kind of does what we talked about of droplets condensing. There we go. Watch what happens. These little streams of water. Okay, now talk to your partner about what happened. Okay. Focus, focus. Everybody focus. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Because we're running short of time, I'm just gonna kind of point out some of the things. Did you notice how it came down in streams? Just like how water droplets come together and come down in raindrops, it did the same thing. It broke through the surface of the cloud and came down. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to go through the objective one more time. Did we identify clouds today? If we did, raise your hand. If you feel good about the clouds we identified, put a hand or thumb just on your chest and tell me thumbs down or thumbs up how you feel about it, about how we identified the clouds.
Outside.
Okay. And then how they work. Do you understand how they work? And if you want to work on it, it's okay to do a thumbs down because we will get to work on it more. I need to see everyone's thumbs. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay. Okay. Well, right before we go, I need everyone to stand up, and we're just going to run through the clouds movement one more time. Need everyone to stand up, push in your chairs, and stand behind your chairs. Make sure you're not whacking anybody. Okay, can I have everyone do a cumulus cloud? Cumulus. Can I have everyone do a stratus cloud? Stratus. Can I have everyone do a nimbus cloud? Nimbus. And can I have everyone do a cirrus cloud? Okay, wonderful. Now can I have everyone put away your computers or close them up? It's time for recess, right?
10 minutes.
Oh, we have 10 minutes. Huh. Awesome.
Try the activity.
Yeah, we could try the activity. Okay, well, I totally miscalculated my time. Yes, wonderful. So did you see the activity we saw?
Yeah.
Now can I have everyone sit down? And maybe move your computers away from the front middle, because I'm going to put... Yeah, I need everyone to be quiet. I hear some voices, so I'm probably going to give front face. But, I need everyone... Wow! I think both... Wow. I need to set this down so I don't spill. So, I heard some voices, but I also noticed some groups got ready so fast. So that calls for another time. So, okay. Alright, I need everyone for this next activity. So this is really observation. So someone tell me what observation is? Wow, so many. Okay, Lily, can you tell me?
It's like observing things, but instead of saying I observe this, it's saying or not like that, like observing.
Yeah, you're using your eyes, your senses. So observing means you're looking at what is happening and assessing. I hear some voices, so I'm probably gonna have to do another. So make sure no one touch this one. Here, can I just have you guys move this to the outside of your... Perfect. Be careful about your computers though. We don't want to bump them or anything. Okay, we have one more block.
Are we doing the class thing?
We are doing the cloud thing.
I do have any shaving cream.
We do have some shaving cream. Okay. Hocus pocus.
Everybody focus!
All right, I need it quiet in here while we do this, just so no one spills it or it startles. I'm probably just going to do this part because this stings. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to have, so this, as I come around, I'm going to put shaving cream in it, and then I'm going to do a couple drops of the, what is this?
Not shaving cream, it's shave foam.
Oh, you're right. It is shave cream. Oh. Okay. And just observe what happens.
It commences.
And it might be different from what the video did. So,
Well, that's speed it up.
yeah. It looks like you can eat it, but do not eat it because it is actually not good for you. Yeah. You can sit down and kind of see what happens. Might take a minute. Because sometimes rain takes a minute to start falling.
That looks so cool.
Job the shaving. And it's okay to talk right now, but just kind of whisper. I don't want it to get too loud, but you guys should talk about what you see is happening. Oh my gosh, Lily just made a really great observation. She said it looks like a cumulus cloud. But you know what else it looks like? It also looks like a nimbus cloud because what happens during nimbus clouds? The storm clouds.
It's coming down the heavy part.
It goes, it's like, it goes to, yeah, we used to do that in the we used to write our name with
It goes to the parts that's not that heavy.
Yes, that's a great observation. What do you notice about the shaving cream? Does it get any smaller? It does a little bit. Because what do you think what happens? Chicken. Oh, that was wonderful. Wow, you guys, I'm going to put a marker for that. So what do you think happens when a cloud, when its particles come down? What do you think happens to the cloud? Turn to your partners, your whole groups, and talk to them.
It turns
What do you think? Do you think the cloud gets bigger or smaller?
When it gets hot, it goes
What happens? Oh, nice. Can I get a? Wonderful. All right. Some people made some really good observations. Some people said it looks like it's getting smaller. And the shaving cream isn't an actual cloud. So actual clouds, as precipitation happens,